Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? TrinfiniteX here with some more Breath of the Wild. 100%. So, down in the bottom right, we have some rain forecasted. So I'm just gonna camp here till the next morning, so we don't get rained on. Because the only thing rain does is interfere with our ability to climb. There is rain at the moment, but that's not too big of a problem because there won't be rain later. So I'm just going to grab some things back here real quick. There's a memory nearby, and we're going to go ahead and grab it, as well as a Korok seed that's right around here somewhere, if I can recall where it's at. Yep. And Epona's freaking out because I used the whistle glitch. Darn. Alright. Where is that Korok seed? It was right around here. Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. Let's see. A rock on a slightly elevated... in a slightly elevated place. No way that's no way that's conspicuous. You know what? Screw this. We are going to burn it all down. No way this rock is, just a... No way this rock is a Korok seed. No way. Who would have ever guessed from all the stuff around it? Okay. So... there is a memory over here. We're going to go ahead and grab that. After collecting that Korok seed. And if I'm not mistaken, there's at least one more Korok seed around here somewhere too. But I don't remember exactly where it is, so... But first, let's just go ahead and get this memory.
How did it come to this? The divine beasts, the guardians, they've all turned against us. It was Calamity Ganon. It turned them all against us. And everyone, Mifa, Urbosa, Rivali and Daruk, they're all trapped inside those things. It's all my fault. Our only hope for defeating Ganon is lost. All because I couldn't harness this cursed power. Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing. So I really am just a failure. All my friends, the entire kingdom, my father most of all. I tried and I failed them all. I left them all to die.
Ah, touching scene. Alright. So having collected that memory, since this is probably the closest we're going to get to it at any point during this run, we'll just hit Rivali scale to get back to the other side. How's it going, everybody? Go ahead and grab this on the way back. All right. So off we go. Off to Death Mountain so that we can get a good vantage point to jump down from. Also, I was wrong. There were no Korok seeds next to that particular memory. I think that's the only memory like that. I'm pretty sure all the other memories have Korok seeds next to them. You know, because that's how Koroks work. They're always in relatively convenient and easy to reach locations. Okay, so this little Korok puzzle right here, if you just try to throw the stone at it, it'll be out of reach unless you make a little ice platform. Oh, too far. And then if you hit it right, well, if you hit it right, it'll bounce in, and then if you mess up like I'm doing, then it won't. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I really wish... Okay. So, there are times when I really wish the controls were a little more precise directionally. Cool. So getting these to line up is a little annoying. But that's what we saved for. Because I just knew it. You know, I just knew it. That it would go perfectly in practice. And then, yeah, when I try to do the run, of course not. Naturally. But thankfully we can just respawn in all these rocks just by doing this. Okay, I am seriously about to throw a rock down there and then just, oh my gosh, like how did that miss? Okay, you know what? Will this help? Well, he won't help. So we'll just get rid of him. And then we'll try this again. I am a little embarrassed at how long it's taking for me to get this Korok seed. Oh my gosh, and then it just works perfectly. Okay. Alright, game. Alright. Okay. So in your own runs of this game, if you're a little more skilled than I am, apparently, you should be able to do better than that. Alrighty. So the path to the Zora and the Gorons is both in this direction. There's a Goron right there. Oh gosh. Didn't think a Goron would just be traveling around. At least I haven't seen him. This far away from Death Mountain, but I don't usually travel this path. Anyway, we'll just use Rivali's Gale to ignore all these thorns and whatever. Grab ourselves another shrine. The way these shrines are scattered all over Hyrule. Like, I wonder what people think of them. Speed of light. Oh boy. This one. Okay. So let's see how long it takes me to remember how to do this. That's right, it floats, so we have to line it up just so, and then get across before, yeah, okay. You know what, though? I just had a thought. I don't believe I've ever attempted to solve it like this, so give me a second. what if... Is that inside the blast radius? This shouldn't be, though. Well, if I could set it down where I want it to set down, okay. So I wonder if those are far enough apart. This might actually be really easy. And the bomb is still there. All right, okay. All right. We'll do this that way. There. And then we'll just detonate the other one. And... we'll just break the puzzle that way. Cool. Giant boomerang. Eh. Boomerangs can be fun. Alright, so in the meantime, I believe Rivali's Gale should have been recharging. I don't know if we'll have enough to make it back across, but we'll need Rivali's Gale for something else coming up in a moment, so it's very important we have it. If we want to do things quickly, that is. Alright. So it looks like we'll have to swim back across, but that's not so bad. Just gotta clear these. And since Cryonis is out, we'll just use that. Okay. Now, onward. Careful not to talk to guys just standing on the side of the road, because they are probably... Hey, here, there's that same Goron again, I think. They are probably Yigas. Yigas aren't bad so much as a waste of time. Bye. They put this in your way so that you can't take horses into Zora's domain. First things first. Gotta get this. I didn't really mean to talk to you, but fine. First, we will get the shrine, though. So, here we have our first minor test of strength. And it is indeed very minor. We'll go ahead and finish using up the durability on our Guardian Spear++, if the game will let us equip it. Guardian Spear++ making short work of that. Knight's bow. Do we need that? No, we're good. Alright. Let's free the monk and get our spirit orb. And then I'm actually going to fly over and talk to the prince.
Say, hey there, young one. Up top, above you. Pardon the entrance, but you're a Hylian, aren't you? I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk.
You look like you want a hug. Sure, we'll help you. Man, you'd be the best actor for a toothpaste commercial. Now, you may be wondering, why did I talk to the prince Well, A, why did I talk to the prince at all? Mainly just because I wanted to. You certainly don't have to do that. But I wanted to. And as for... why did I do that when we're headed to Death Mountain? Simple. Because I'm just going to run off with the guy's elixir and just keep on going with my adventure for now. Now then there's this thing. Alright. So it's an ice type Wizrobe. So I'm not even gonna... Not even gonna mess with that. Ice rods are not particularly useful, but meh. You know what though? That was actually unintentional. So I'm just stopping here briefly to collect some luminous stones for sale. I'm just going to use Rivali Scale to make this tower faster and easier. Alright, some more liquid map. So, having done that, is actually one other thing I would like to pick up on the way back, if I can remember where it's at. Where is that? There's a treasure chest around here with some goodies in it. So, further this way? Oh my gosh, it didn't even spawn in until now. Like, did you see that? It literally just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, I get it. Okay. It's one of those chests. So, the weapons in this game that you find in chests and things, they are, like, the level of how good they are is actually dependent on your progress in the game. I'm not sure how they determined I was an enemy, but whatever. Because we're not headed this way. Right after promising to help the Zora, we are going to quickly run away with the potion, or the elixir that the prince gave us, and just kind of head off and help somebody else instead. We will come back to the Zora later, though, when it is more efficient and convenient for us to do so. And believe me, there is a much more convenient timing to deal with the Zora. Way more convenient. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just wanted to turn the camera. So believe it or not, these two ladies that are in trouble right here are in trouble in several different places on the map. So helping them is literally pointless because they would just get into trouble again.
Hi.
So, talking to this lady, she will sell you pretty much all the fireproof elixirs you will need. Like, seriously. Buy these 3 and you'll never need another one. Or if you don't want to pay any money, it's easy enough to just find some lizards around here using the stealth armor. Some fireproof lizards and then just cook them up. You can get some pretty good stuff. There's one in the bottom right there, right over the skip button. They're easy enough to get and to find, so I mean, if you find 2, you've found enough, really. At least enough to make it 2 Goron City. Now, this is a fun little shrine. It's pretty simple. Only takes a second to realize what they want you to do. So, Stasis is probably the most broken rune by far on the Sheikah slate. But to be perfectly honest, you know, for a magnet attached to a cell phone, it's a pretty ridiculous magnet. Magnesis is pretty strong too.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
All right. Ooh. Okay. All right. Cool. So I'm not sure exactly how Customer Appreciation Day is triggered. But, yeah, so Beetle will give you one free ancient arrow that he got from Robbie up in the Akala Tech Lab. If it happens to be Customer Appreciation Day. I don't know if that can only be triggered once or not, but it's pretty cool. The way he'll just give you an ancient arrow for free. Heck, I'm not complaining. So, really, the only reason I wanted to talk to him was just to go ahead and sell some stuff. I'm hanging on to these topazes for a reason. For something that I'll want to upgrade later. However, we're not in any. We don't really need springs or screws or gears at the moment.
Wow! Yay! Wow!
We will be keeping the shafts though, because that we can use to get more ancient arrows later, so I'm gonna hold on to those. But with this, we have a decent head start on earning some money that we desperately need. We're gonna go ahead and board Epona so that we don't have to constantly see that message at the top of the screen the horse can't reach. Because once we enter the Death Mountain area, Epona's not going to be able to get to us. Alright, so from here, our goal is to make it up to the Elden Tower. Mining whatever rocks we can find on the way, really. Because we're going to need a lot of money in short order. So, we could take the path. There is a path. But A, we can't take it on horseback. Because, there's a little ledge preventing our horse from getting in. Hey, how'd that miss? Let's just go ahead and grab this Korok seed real quick. I mean, you just know when it's a Korok seed. Like, they're the most conspicuous rocks everywhere. Here's your rock back. Like, they're just the most conspicuous things ever, really. We could take that path that literally just leads us there. However, doing this will let us collect a few Korok seeds, and also it'll get us to the tower faster, or it would if we were skipping the Korok seeds, but since they're right in front of us, I figure why not. So, study the shapes. It's supposed to be just a bunch of jagged teeth all empty. That's not what this is. Ah, it's not supposed to be that. The one that's supposed to be full should leave 2 teeth on that side and 1 on that one, right? So let's go ahead and solve that. Alright, there's also some guardians along this path up here, and I'm not really in the mood to deal with that. So we're going to use Rivali's Gale to make life easy, or easier, as we move into the Death Mountain region. Saving our fireproof elixirs for as long as possible. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with the Guardian. However, it looks like they're offering us a relatively free Korok seed right here, so do I have any endurance? Yes, I do. Just go ahead and grab this. And then from here, see these rocks right here beneath the tower? We're aiming for those next. If you'll notice some gold rocks right over there, we'll be mining those for sure. Looks like the Guardian lost sight of us. Cool. Hey, look! A Korok rock. Another one. Aww. That's no good. You have to give it back to him. Like this. There. You can have it back. Now. Here we go. Here's a nice little deposit. Oh my, what a nice deposit indeed. Couple of diamonds, couple of rubies, perfect. And then right up here, we saw another one on our way in, so go ahead and grab those, since they're basically free. And then from here, we will continue making our way up to the tower, using Rivali's Gale to skip a lot of climbing we would otherwise have to do. Snag him just because he's right there. And continue to rush the tower. Nice. Elden Tower. So this tower's gimmick is that all of the bits of the tower are a little... like these little ledges here are a little further apart. And that's it. Well, it looks like the bottom one was further away, but the rest of them look normal. All the towers are slightly different. Very slightly. All right. And in a very short amount of time, we have some more map. And there's the heat distortion. Alright, so from this point, we're going to need to use those fireproof elixirs, so... Also, we don't need any cold protection, so... might as well dress in something that looks a little sharper. However... we will need to equip our guardian shield and make sure all of our weapons and such are not burning. There we go. Looks like our brand new guardian shield is immediately of use. How cool is that? Ah, could have grabbed a free lizard. Oh well. So there's another gold rock on the way. We can grab it, but it's... in my experience, it's not been worth too much, except this time it is. Okay, cool, never mind. Forget what I said. So after we pass by this guy, we actually don't need Majora's Mask again for a bit. And we actually need the stealth. So dropping down into the southern mine. we talk to this guy, he will give us a piece of the armor we need to buy. If only we collect a few fireproof lizards for him. So that's why the stealth is necessary, because it makes collecting these guys a lot easier and a lot quicker. So how many do I have? 5? Okay, cool. While we're at it, so this place is littered with them, like literally. They're just all over the place to help you with this side quest, so that you can basically get a piece of the armor for free. Because there's one rather infamous part of the fireproof set that's really expensive. I love how these lizards totally can't see me. I have 12 now, okay. So it looks like I'm good. However, we'll go back to him in a minute. For now, there are some perfectly good mineable rocks right here. Excuse me. So we'll just go ahead and grab those. It's good to have a few extra lizards on hand. But now that we have enough, I'm not like seeking them out too much. Just grab those guys real quick, and then let's see. Yeah, let's finish up the durability on this. It's been used a good amount now. Well, let's not use up durability unnecessarily, though. We can take these guys out more intelligently since we have the space. I just don't want to deal with you. So the reason why I bothered to come down this little tunnel is for this.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
An amber and a flint. Yeah, it was for that. Let's just retread in that lava and grab that. No, so these gold rocks have, in my experience, always had lots of goodies in them. So, yeah, see, like that one had some good ones in it, just the other one didn't. So just kind of casually hopping around the lava like this. There we go. Smotherwing butterfly. So just casually hopping around the lava like that, we can get some good money pretty easily. And we'll finally come back to this guy. Tell you what, though, the super expensive helmet. Yeah, uh-huh.
Ah,
They totally bait you by thinking he's going to give you the helmet. 20 rupees for 3 fireproof lizards is not a good deal. But anyway, we have what we need. Just as our fireproof elixir wears off, we have armor. And we can fly. Flying is almost always better than running. We are going to put on Majora's Mask briefly. Oop. To avoid these guys. And we'll just go ahead and land right here and steal their treasure, just because we can. It's free. A Knight's Shield, extremely good. Yeah. Don't need a Sheikah Shield when we have a Knight's Shield. Free topaz. And a free weapon to break rocks with. And now, finally, it's on to Goron City. We easily have enough money to buy all that we need. Oh yeah, I remember this. Well, if you hide under here, it's not an issue. Of all the things from Ocarina for them to reference, they had to reference that. Pretty much all the cutscenes in this game are actually pretty awesome. So just real quick. So I love how he immediately just knows that it's us. But then starts talking like he doesn't know us? What? Anyway. So we're not gonna need these diamonds. We have a ton of stuff to sell. Let's go ahead and organize. And now we have enough money for lots of stuff that we couldn't afford before. This is actually gonna keep us good for a little while. Might as well. And even after that extremely expensive helmet, it really doesn't matter. We still have plenty of money. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the bed and massage. Just camp till morning, because we can. This is also pretty funny. Well, I'll bet Link had quite the night recovering from that. But it gives us free extra hearts and extra stamina, so for just a few rupees that we have plenty of now. So, with that, let's go ahead and proceed with the main quest here. Get it done. Alright, so after speaking to the aging elder here. Aw, no fireproof lizard. Oh well. We just need to make our way up the hill here to this shrine. And after we complete it, we're actually gonna... Actually, yeah, we have plenty of spirit orbs. It'd probably be good to stop by the angel statue in town to go ahead and pick up some more stamina. And maybe a heart, actually. One heart, one stamina. We have plenty. Once we get 2 wheels, I'm not too worried about stamina for a little while. Alright. Let's go ahead and clear all this away. Stone Smasher, excellent weapon. Now in Master Mode, these are actually some pretty tough dudes we got in here. We're gonna try and use our ancient equipment here. Because it actually deals more damage versus other ancient enemies. So this guy's actually a mid-level guardian here. Let's go ahead and play tricky here for a bit. Camera. The little guy shooting us is very annoying, and this guy being able to tank so many hits is also not helpful. But with him out of the way, finally. There we go. Now we're making some progress. We can clean all these guys up, collect their valuable parts. Well, some of those parts were valuable anyway. We didn't technically have to fight those guys, but really, with as many fights as we just kind of skip past, I figured why not. Ice arrows in a dungeon where fire arrows are probably better to have. Ah, yes. That's how you would deal with that if you didn't have any fire arrows, but I do, so I don't care. Wait a minute. Is this the one? No, okay. Thought there was a hidden treasure behind me that I missed. Surprisingly, none of these shrines does the chest behind the old monk trick to try and hide a chest. Alright. So, let's actually make a brief stop at the angel statue in town. Which I'm trying to remember where it's at. Because I could have swore it was in relatively plain sight. Where'd they put that thing? I remember it being pretty obvious. Swear it was right around here somewhere. Might as well start this. So this is the shrine quest we kind of have to start in order for the brother to be there, I think. Now I could have swore the angel statue was in relatively plain sight. There it is. Oh my gosh. It was in plain sight. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. So more stamina. So now that we have another wheel for stamina, we're actually going to go for hearts now because I want to be able to pull the master sword in a bit here, and we need a bunch of hearts for that. So for a little while, our upgrades are going to be devoted to hearts so we can pull the master sword, and then after that we'll go back to stamina. Just more and more stamina. We could use the demon statue in Hateno to swap out our upgrades if we wanted, but might as well just avoid paying rupees needlessly. Anyway, coming up here, we're actually going to jump off and head over here towards these broken skulls. Pretty much anytime you see bones or broken skulls or whatever in the lava, guess what's there? Can you guess? You should be able to by now. Because it's not hard to figure out. Yeah, of course not. Yeah. Oh, almost too. There we go. It's a bit of a pain, but with some leading, we got it. Alright. Now we'll just use Rivali's Gale, super handy that it is, to just kind of maneuver us on our way. Excuse me. More gems. A bow we don't need. And enter what I feel is one of the most annoying characters in the game. I would personally have Rivali over this guy. Or even Teba. He becomes less annoying later, but man, for pretty much all the time we know him,
Man, oh man, oh man. What am I gonna do? Monsters! They're here! They found me! Help! Huh?
For now, this pitiful character. Whose eyes apparently don't work too well. Yeah. I just don't like Yumbo, at least not at first. And like his introduction, I mean, he's just a typical cardboard cutout scaredy cat character. This is a piece of Nintendo's writing that just seems lazy to me. Free goodies inside. Getting just tons of free ice arrows everywhere. I'm actually going to ditch this. It's so bad I don't even want it. Alright. So, this is a pretty obvious place for a Korok seed. If you thought there would be one at the top of this peak, then congratulations, you were right. Here's your rock back. Wow, that island's not suspicious at all. So yeah. It has both of what... It has both of exactly what you think on it. Starting with the obvious Korok seed. And then... just glide on in here. Now here's a rather long and involved shrine. Look, seriously. This is one of the longer shrines in the game. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it, honestly. It's not far enough. I'm gonna try something. There we go. Well, we can fix that. Why use a knight's bow when we can use a royal bow? Oh no! A tiny little bit of durability. We do actually need this torch, though. So this is a pretty easy part of the puzzle. Hey, how's it going there? And there we go. And now this part definitely caught me by surprise the first time. But that's one of those surprises that once you know it's there, it doesn't bother you anymore. So, upcoming, we have a little fight on our hands. Let's go ahead and use the Knight's Claymore here. Just take that guy out. Alternatively, we could have actually used the giant spike ball to get rid of these guys pretty easily. But honestly, I figure why not? It can be just as much fun to just take them out this way. I have played this game many, many, many times. Far more times than I care to admit. But it has been a while. So when I say many, many times, I mean many, many times. But that was like over a year ago. Oh yeah. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself, that's what I'm doing. I was about to do the right thing in the wrong order. There we go. So how many times have you played? I don't know why I just did that. Getting distracted. Yeah, it is. It is a good game. I was trying to hit. I was trying to get them both lined up. Oh, so close too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust that even more. Great. That actually messed it up. Great. As soon as I get a viewer, I start messing up, of course. Well, now they're almost aligned again. What? Why did it stop burning? Oh my gosh, I'm failing. Oh my gosh, now I got the last one and not the first one. Okay, that's it. There we go. I was about to say, if that didn't work, we're gonna do it the hard way. Okay. Finally, jeez. That was agonizing. I'm sorry you had to see that. Okay. Whoa. Let's fall like an idiot. Okay, come on. Stabilize. Just land right here. And like that. And there we go. Stasis this. Magnesis that. And then take a little detour around this nook to find this. Ooh. So this is one of the more intricate shrines in the game, for sure. It's one of the longest ones. Yes, that's right, this one. Have you beaten the game on Master Mode yet? Because this is on Master Mode. Ooh. He actually hit me with that one. Well, let's not mess around with these guys. Actually, let's really not mess around with them. What next? Yeah, this. Oh, only easy? Eh. That's fine. It takes a while. Master Mode is definitely a different beast in certain places, for sure. We have a flaming greatsword now, so we can use the flame blade a little more liberally. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's too close. Stop getting so close. Go. Oh my gosh, they really don't want me to shoot them with arrows. Okay. This should do it. So now I'm just gonna freeze this guy. That will be the end of him. You, sir, are annoying. But if you've beaten the game 3 times, you should consider a master mode playthrough. Nah, we'll use this. Uh-oh. Oh no! What? Was I out of fairies? Oh no! Oh my gosh. Now I'm really embarrassed. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I thought I had some more fairies. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, but at least most of the puzzle is solved. But no more messing around this time. No, you're not leaving. If there's a way to get this over there, I'm going to beat those guys with this. Okay. So, can I get this over there? Because I really want those guys to pay for that. Ooh, I don't know if I can. It would be so much fun if I could actually get this over there, but I don't think this is gonna work. Oh man. Like if one of these was pinned against the wall, maybe it would work, but I don't think so. I mean, maybe if I shot it over there somehow. But I don't think so. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh well. I will still crush them. After I don't forget to do this. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy this time. Okay, that's as close as we're gonna get. Will that light it? No, it won't light it. Crap. Get them all clumped up like that, though. Cool. I'm kind of alright with this. Alright. So we can just hang out up here, can't we? Just blow that up. Let's draw them over here so they don't fall off the edge. I don't want them leaving or anything. Double hits. This is already going much better than before. But just to be sure, we're not gonna make that mistake again. You guys have embarrassed me enough for one day. Actually? And that's why I don't really like the boomerangs. They don't always work the way they're supposed to. So the boomerangs are cool if you can get them to work, but kind of can't always. Okay, enough of that. So master mode cranks those guys up to mediums instead of lights. Like, 'cause if you play this very same shrine on easy, I'm pretty sure those guys are actually just low tier guardian scouts instead of tier 2. So master mode cranks it up. For sure. I didn't technically have to fight those guys, but I kind of wanted their parts, for one thing, and also, yeah, after dying to them, I especially wanted to kill them. Just because I could. So. That was one of the cooler parts of this dungeon, honestly, just finishing it with that. But here's the thing, you actually can't do that except on that space. Like, see, if you try to back off of that space, I don't think it'll let you do it. Oh, no, it will. Okay, but, like, you can't normally do the charge attack with this, can you? Wait, what? Now's it working? Yeah, see, now it won't let me do it. I'm holding the button, but it won't let me do it. But if I'm in this little area, it'll let me do it with the torch, with a lit torch. Okay. So that took way longer than it was supposed to. But you know what? I'm actually going to leave that in the YouTube edit, I think. Get rid of you since we don't need you anymore. Since we've already started to use up the durability on that, we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll just go ahead and warp back to Goron City and continue our adventures. Also, thank you for the follow, Smoke Hype. I appreciate it. Alrighty. So we've already found Yumbo, one of the more disappointing characters in this game. And here Link gets his memory back of a much more awesome character.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of controlling this divine beast. I tell you what, sure is a blast piloting a toy like this around. Let those other champions know. They better eat their gravel if they want to keep up with Hyrule. Speaking of which, can you believe this view? Just look at all those delectable rocks sprinkled on those mountains. Mighty tasty. I may not know a whole lot about this Calamity Ganon thing, but mark my words, I'll protect this land of ours to the death. Right, little guy? Hey, by the way, congrats on becoming the princess's appointed knight. That's a really big deal, protecting the king's daughter. No pressure. Seriously, though, the princess is a strong personality. So strong, she can't quite see the range for the peaks. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Huh? What the? So what was I saying? That was a little strange. As far as I know, Death Mountain has been quiet for decades. But if the mountain is shivering enough to send down a bunch of boulders that size, then never mind. Forget I said anything.
Good thing that rock headed directly toward us so that you can do that. Also, remember to eat your gravel, kids. That way you can keep up with Daruk. Alright. So we have two perfectly good uses of Rivali's Gale that we're going to make use of on our way there. So again, if you see skeletal bits like this rib cage here in the lava, guess what that means? It means Korok seed. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Come on, Link. You just gotta examine it once, buddy. Alright. So our goal is up there-ish. Just go ahead and get a free 300 rupees, because we can. Man, making it to Goron City has been really good for our otherwise tight finances up until now. So, this is going to be a 100% playthrough. Oh, uh-oh, oops. That's right, I'm actually out. Okay. That's fine. We'll just climb up the other side while we're waiting for it to recharge. It's not a speed run. This is still a casual playthrough, but I do intend to keep up a relatively efficient pace moving from objective to objective. In accordance with my playstyle, I don't usually like to waste too much time. Although, I am admittedly improvising right now because I needed one more thing of Rivali's Gale, but it's not that bad. Because I did remember to come prepared at least. We have the extra stamina from resting at that one place. Oh! And plenty of extra stamina. Hey, hey! Really, Link? Couldn't grab onto that? It's pretty sad. Get up there. So before we rescue Yumbo there, we definitely want to get this shrine. So we'll rescue Yumbo in a minute. Oh, this one is fun. Okay. So. Make sure to grab this treasure chest. I believe it's free money, isn't it? I was right. 100 rupees. Cool. Just freeze this right here, and there we go. So how you doing, Smoke Hype? How's the day been treating you? Let's go ahead and go over here and rescue this poor coward. My day is going great. Just continuing my stream. Oh. Man, that broke quick. Just continuing my streaming that I am actually thoroughly enjoying. And let's not forget to not die in one hit. Alright, you know what? Time to pull out some serious weapons. There we go. So I'll be ending the stream in about a half hour. Oh, thank you. I started streaming just a couple months ago, so don't have a terribly large audience yet. But I'm happy to have you.
Huh? Oh. Hmm? Huh? Hmm. Oh.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, really. I will do my best to continue to provide good content for you, man. I will be streaming this again tomorrow, around 7 Mountain Time. I don't know what time it is where you are, like if you're in a different time zone or not. But if you want to see more, I'll definitely be on then. go. All right. I wonder. No, we should be fine. Yeah, I'm pretty much all set. I'm a little short on arrows, but that's okay. All right. Should be all right. Okay. So this Divine Beast fight is really, really annoying. And super long. Alright. Let's get this over with. It's probably my one of my least favorite parts of this game.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Oh well. Crap. I thought he was over the rock thought he was over there completely. And of course it won't let us just skip. Could you move any slower, dude? Come on. Alright. Oh my gosh. Really?
It's coming!
Whatever. Best thing to do really is just to keep moving. There we go. If I wanted to be more patient, I might not have taken so much damage, but I'm feeling impatient right now. Let's just get this done.
Hippity-hoop, hippity-hoop.
However, now that we're past the first few, there is a smarter way to deal with these other ones. And it's right up there, that metal block. Who needs climbing? So now... just take care of these guys the easy way. Much more fun way, in my opinion. Just get rid of you. And yeah, we could put the bridge over there, I suppose, but... oh well. Could also just kill this guy with it, too. I think, if we can reach the bridge from up there. Come on. Seriously. Magnesis needs a range increase. Why couldn't they have upgraded that at the Hateno lab? Oh, got a good load there. Alright, now let's go back and get Yombo now that we've pretty much cleaned out everything. And on the way, we'll collect the pieces of these guardian whatevers. I am curious, actually, about something real quick. What are these things? Just sentry? Okay. Okay. Come on, Goro! Move it faster! Oh, maybe the last thing he heard was a stop call. Dang it. Yeah, it kind of was. It's different from the horse calling. You do know about the infinite run glitch, right? It's pretty simple. All you have to do is just hold down the whistle button and tap run over and over, like really fast. But it's a great way to conserve stamina. Because the rate at which Link uses up stamina while running is just completely unrealistic. At least that's what I think. All right. So now, Pretty sure there's some more boxes up here that I will happily abuse. Let's Rivali's Gale this. Where are they? Isn't there some more abusable stuff around here? Or did I bring that with me last time? Oh man. Could have swore maybe it's further ahead? Yeah, I could have swore that around here. There we go, there we go. I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Sometimes I know that I'm not crazy. So here we go. Let's just wipe these guys out. Because these guys have a surprising amount of health, actually. If you try to arrow them down, it takes forever, so... let's just get rid of them this way. Ah! If we can not fall off. Goodbye. Goodbye, stupid sentries. There's two more over there. We will throw a block down there. And if it stays, there we go. Camera, come on now. Don't be like this, camera. Do you have all the DLC? Ooh, a shaft, good. Ah, you have the Wii U version. Okay. So I don't know why I'm climbing over here. I could just climb over there. Well, actually, let's get him moving first. I see. So you have the Switch version, but it doesn't have the DLC, but you have the DLC on the Wii U version? Cool. Although that is kind of sad because the Switch is definitely the superior platform of the two. Like, the Switch is what the Wii U should have been. It really is. Hey, there's Dinroll up there. Now to just get rid of these guys. That was a lot easier than trying to fight both of them. Lots of iron sledgehammers. Yo, how's it going? Alright. And now for one of the most awesome cutscenes in the game. Like, all the cutscenes in this game look nice, but personally, this is one of my favorites.
That was so cool! You really put a licking on that thing, Link. It's time to finish the job. This is our big chance.
Says the guy who's not jumping down with us. Despite the fact that he would not be injured by the fall. Okay, but before we move on with this dungeon, it was previously brought to my attention that I am out of fairies. And so for safety's sake, I'm going to need to get some. However, in order to save time and not travel to places unnecessarily.
Hey, little guy.
Hold up.
Long time no see. I always knew you'd come back. You know, I never stopped believing in you. You're here to take control of old Redania back from Ganon, eh? You're gonna need a map that shows the guts of this place. You can grab the info from the guidance stone over there. Now get a move on.
Alright. But to avoid traveling to random places that we've already been, let's make the most out of this time and show off why I wanted to do Rodania second. I wanted to do Va Meadow first so I could get Rivali's Gale to help move around the map better. Oh. That's right. That's right. I wanted to leave. That's how we do it. But the reason I wanted Vah Rudania next is because when you complete the dungeon, or if you just leave the dungeon, look at where it puts you. Way the frick up here. This is one of the best vantage points in the whole game to jump down to a whole bunch of places. So, I remember when I first played this game, I climbed that... Oh, can't see it very well from here. I would stop sliding. I climbed this ridiculous hill from the bottom and all the way up Akala Tower. But from here, you know what? We can just glide right to the top of Akala Tower. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. We are literally just gonna go straight to the top of Akala Tower from up here. Do I have enough stamina for that? That's actually important. Uh-oh. Well. Looks like I actually used my last stamina thing earlier. Uh-oh. Might not have enough stamina to get there. That's still fine, actually. Because there's a slightly closer place where we can cook up some more. And we need to get it anyway. It's that shrine right there. So, yeah, we definitely don't have enough stamina to reach all the way to Akala Tower. But we could probably get closer to that shrine right there. So we will do that, and then there's a stable right there where we can cook up some more stamina, and then we'll be good. Since I need the shrine anyway. Almost could have made it though. Oh, just a little bit too high. Meh. Alright. I'm actually not going to do that shrine right now, because I am eager to get to the top of Akala Tower there. So, just real quick, I'm going to cook up these Endura Shrooms. It's very important that we only cook one with each cooking cycle, because when these are used, they will fully restore our stamina and then give us a little extra each time. If we were to cook them all together, then we would get just one stamina recovery with a bunch of extra stamina, but it's actually worth more to just do it like this, because then you have 6 full stamina restores. So your base stamina plus 6 times instead of just once. That said, do we have anything else stamina related that we may as well use? Sure. Let's throw these together. That actually gives us more than we have. So that's another full restore. Now. Now we have all the stamina in the world. Now we can easily reach Akala Tower. However, there is one important piece missing. You see, if you jump from here to try and get to the top of Akala Tower, I believe you will fall just a little short of its height, and you'll have to do the puzzle there at its base. However, if you jump from right here with Rivali's Gale, we should now have the extra height to just make it to the top of Akala Tower. I'm pretty sure. We'll find out for sure if I'm right in a second, but I'm pretty sure we can literally just land on top of Akala Tower and just get it for free. Which is super awesome. So, we don't have to do any of that ridiculous climb all the way up with the Guardian flyers above us and all the really ridiculous puzzle waiting for us there too. Well, it's actually not that ridiculous, but it's still annoying. We could just skip all that nonsense. And then Akala Tower is a great leap-off point for a lot of other places. Like, Akala Tower can reach so many different areas. Like, we can actually get into the back of Zora's domain with Rivali's Gale off of the tower. That's why I talked to Prince Sidon earlier. I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to do that so we could get his surprised reaction for entering from behind. We're going to drop down to that shrine and grab that fairy fountain right there. That's actually why I decided to come here. Because now we can just get fairies without wasting time by going to some other place I've already been. Because I was going to do this after Vah Rudania anyway. So yeah, see? Just drop down on top of Akala Tower. Yo. Add some more liquid information to our map. Look at all those places we can jump. We can totally jump down to easy from Death Mountain. That's pretty much how we're going to be getting everywhere in Akala, because it's so much faster and easier to just get to all those places from there. But for now, next up is that shrine and that fairy fountain right there. Heck, while we're here, we might even do a little bit of Terry Town right there. If I have enough wood. Do I have enough wood? Yeah, I've got enough wood. I can do the first part of Terry Town. That'll actually save us some time later. Oh, you mean the Lord of the Mountain? Yeah, I know where that is. But it's not really useful since you can't keep it. Nevertheless, I will gladly point it out to you. Heck, let's just do this shrine right now. No, I'm running out of time, actually. We'll come back to that shrine and do it, because we're going to be warping here a bunch anyway, just because of the fairy fountain next to it. 1 second and I'll show you where it's at, but Oh, you're talking about... Oh, where the horse revival thing is. Oh, that... Okay. Never mind. That... I mean... Are you just... I'm curious. Are you asking because you're just curious as to where it is, or because something has happened to your horse? It's in the lake area, near the bottom, tucked away in behind some cliffs. Yeah, it's in the lake area, so it would be way down here somewhere-ish. Like right around here-ish, like behind the... Like, you know where the stable and the shrine is down here, right? So, yeah, it's behind that a ways. I haven't gone to the lake area in this file yet, so I don't have it actually on my map at the moment. I'm sorry. I want that. And I will not be denied. Even by bad camera angles, I will not be denied. Oh no! Ah! Apparently me gliding next to it was enough to cause it to run away. Oh well. Fine. 2 fairies is probably enough. But while we're here, we do need to make sure to gather up the Endura carrots that are here, as they are super important and useful. And now, we will unlock Fairy Fountain number 3 for us. And we have plenty of rupees to spare. Windows making some noise there. All right. So let's quickly see what we need. Yeah, I still need some sunset fireflies and blue nightshades. We'll gather those up later. But for now, just unlocking her and getting the fairies was really what I was after. So there is a Korok seed back here, however. We're going to make sure not to miss that.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Oh, was it in a different tree? Yeah, there it is. It's in a different tree that you can barely see because camera. Here it is, yeah. It's just in this bigger tree right next to all the flowers. All right. So now we have fairies. We have plenty of stamina saved up in our meals. We're just about set to do... Whoa. Actually, no, whatever. I wanted to get a better vantage point. But that's fine, we can climb that. And now we can do Varudania pretty much anytime. Have access to the top of Death Mountain. There's an amazing warp point. Oh, that's right. I never sent Bolson here. Ah, I forgot to talk to him. Oh well. Naturally, we're one short. Oh well. So, that'll just remind me that we need to do that. Now that we have fairies, let's go ahead and take care of this. Okay. So. We have a couple fairies. We have 4, but I only collected 2. Oh. Okay. That's weird. I thought I was out. We got to some places, so that works out fine anyway. Let's go ahead and clean up this dungeon. And then we'll call it for the night. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we don't need that. We already have 3 royal bows. What do we need a knight's bow for?
Nice job getting the map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that control Rudania are noted by the glowing points on your map. To take back Rudania, you'll need to activate all of the terminals. You got this, little guy.
And let there be light. Finally, we can see. And with our last arrow and our last shot, we shall unlock more arrows. Perfectly calculated. go ahead and grab that. And you know what? Since we're down a bow and we have the space, why not? We'll probably just end up throwing it away later, but meh. Let's take care of you. This little torch right here actually took me a minute the first time I played this. Come here. Right here, I believe. And then we'll need to... What? There we go. Turn sideways. And then immediately turn back.
There are 4 terminals remaining. That's the way.
And these will go out.
There are 3 terminals remaining.
And then we got...
All right, let's get moving.
There's the third one. Most of the terminals on this one are pretty easy. Burn all leaves. Avoid getting hit on the head by the chest. Get an ancient gear, because why not? Shoot that, because it's there. And then stand right here. Turn the beast sideways again. And down we go to yet another one.
There are 2 terminals remaining. Just a little more.
This, whoa. We'll want to make sure to switch over to something non-flammable. And then from here, oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Actually, we can still hit it from here. Go ahead and get rid of this guy. But not just that one, also this guy. Don't forget him. He's annoying too. And carefully, we'll just go ahead and grab this. Grab ourselves an ancient core. We will need those later. And we will turn ourselves back this way. And from here, take note of the treasure chest on the tail. Let's go ahead and get that now. It's not worth too much, but meh. Completionist habits from other games. What's in you? Ice arrows. Cool. I'll take that. How did I miss that one? Alright. So now, I believe... Oh. We're going to need to take this outside. Camera angle's just awesome. Can't see anything. Okay, and we'll want to carefully drop here, and then rotate back the other way. Walk along this while it's moving. Hey look, there we go. And the ball will start rolling. Oh, didn't quite make that. And if we turn back again, it should be on its way down. Perfect.
Just one terminal remaining. Just one more.
All right. Gonna be moving this divine beast around a lot. I'll come back for that treasure chest in a minute. But actually, whoa. Let's just get rid of all of those guys. Before we go back. Now, the reason why you want to come down here is right here. I did not know about this until I think the playthrough before this one. If you want 100 rupees, come and get it. And it'll lead us right out here. And now, just a few more rotations and we'll have it. Or, actually, we can use Rivali's Gale in here. So, let's abuse it to our advantage. Ah, another knight's bow. Just so we can have it empty. And yeah, doing that was really convenient, so we'll do it again. To easily reach this, without having to turn the Divine Beast again.
Nice. That was the last terminal. Now go ahead and start up the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. You're gonna need to make your way over to that. Stay focused, little guy.
All right. And now the finale. So, since this is a boss, let's go ahead and pull out our boss-breaking weapons. No, not you. You. Do we have any shields that work? We do. There we go. Much better. All right. Here we go.
Watch yourself now. That ugly pain in the crag is Danon's handiwork. Thing got the best of me 100 years ago. Good luck, little guy. Go get him! Watch out for that sword!
Using the Guardian Sword ++, we can quickly get him to his second phase without too much effort. This phase kind of took me a little bit to figure out on my first playthrough.
That flaming ball is dangerous.
Aww. Come on out. There we go. Great picture. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whatever that is, no. I just don't want you regenerating health. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me do it. Okay. Get down here. There we go. Thought I was gonna have to shoot him with a bunch more arrows to get him down again. So yeah. Not too much trouble at all. That was alright. I wouldn't call it pro, though. If I had been really pro, I'd have shot him in the face with arrows a lot sooner to get him to sink back down. But it was good enough. Like I said, this isn't a speed run. It's still a casual run, it's just... I do like to be relatively speedy-ish. So, that was a good fight. Good enough, anyway.
Great work, little guy. I owe you big for this. Because of you, my spirit is finally free. Can't thank you enough. I feel like I should apologize. I was doing all I could to protect Hyrule when that thing got the best of me. Sorry that me resting with the rubble caused such a mess. The good news is, Ruthania is now back under our control. That means that our century-old Ganon beatdown plan can finally go into effect. I'm gonna take this down the mountain. I'll have a better shot at Ganon there. And then, once you've made your way into Hyrule Castle, we're gonna light that thing up. I want to give you something. It's a special power of mine called Daruk's Protection. It's no good to me now that I'm a spirit, but it might be useful for you. Here it comes! From this moment forth, the power of protection from the depths of my soul now lives inside you. Good luck, little guy. And give my regards to the princess.
Alright. So, I'm reasonably good at deflecting Guardian lasers, but every once in a while they do trip me up, especially with the fake outs they do in Master Mode. Oh yeah, that's right. Smoke Hype, you wouldn't know. In Master Mode, the Guardians try to fake you out with the laser timing. But now with Daruk's Protection, now it's a lot less concerning. We can farm Guardians more effectively.
We're set here. Now we just gotta wait for the perfect shot. Once Link is in the castle, Utania will unleash an epic blast. Ganon won't know what hit him. Hyrule looks pretty good from up here, even after 100 years. The old rolling grounds sure are a sight for sore eyes. I wonder how the Gorons fared after the Great Calamity. I sure hope everyone down there is still going strong after every... Huh? Hey, look at that. Still going strong indeed. Ha! Huh.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
So when Daruk raised his fist into the air, not gonna lie, I did too. Because I was stretching. Alright. Because it's late, and it's definitely time to go ahead and end off for tonight. So, I will be on again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain Time for some more. But for now, thank you all for coming. If you enjoyed my content, feel free to join me on Twitch, where your vote can decide what we play next, or check out my past playthroughs and content on YouTube. Links are down below, and I'll see you guys next time.